Alright, just doing a little video on doing picture wire. Okay, so what I usually do is, I usually go about 5 inches from the top. It's just what it doesn't have to be exact. So technically it's like 5.5, maybe 6 inches, because I'm not actually doing from the top. I think there's a ½ inch. No, it's 3/4 of an inch. So they don't have to be exact, really, because even these wood bases are just an approximate. So, I just want to get them in the same general area. That's the only reason I do that. Okay, then I got a 1/8 inch bit and D-rings. I believe these are called D-rings. Okay, I got the ones with the 2 holes. I just like them better that way. So usually what I do is I line the back hole up to it, and then you don't want to have it horizontal or vertical. You want it kind of perpendicular. So I don't want to put it right into the nail hole, obviously, so I can either move it forward or backward. But usually what I do is just line one hole up and then put the other one offset, just so where one ends, the other starts, type of thing. No big deal, but just at an angle. It's really not a big deal. And I barely start these holes only because that's the smallest bit I have, but yet the bit is still just barely smaller. So I mean, really, you want the bit to be smaller than the center of your screw, not the threads on your screw. And mine is so close that really all I'm doing is using the drill just to get a start for the screw, but that's it. I'm actually screwing into the wood, but only because, like I said, these screws are a tiny bit too small. So same thing over here. I just line them up just a tiny bit just to get it started. They actually have a nail set punch. It'll do the same thing. And you literally just, it looks like a chisel. You just put it here and you push on it, and when it pushes back out, it'll leave a little indent, but that's fine. Okay. Now I recommend doing this with a hand screwdriver manually, because you don't want to tear up the wood with your drill. And not only that, I don't feel like switching back and forth between bits. Turn the angle in just a little bit. It doesn't have to be too extreme. They don't strip out. But even one of these D-rings with one hole is fine. So my second one is really just extra stability. And same thing on the other side, obviously. I got these D-rings. I got a big bag of them on Amazon for pretty cheap. I don't know. I think they're from somewhere in Asia, but I'm not really sure. I don't remember. Okay, so then I just got some picture wire. Now this, I hadn't actually weighed it, but this is 30-pound picture wire, so it's fine. It's the stuff with the plastic on it, if you look close. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but it's just a little better, protects a little better. A little tiny bit harder to work with, but no big deal. Now, whichever way I start, I'm going to go the opposite later. So I like to start under. So I come from the bottom and I come into the D-ring. Okay? just leave about maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches, and then I pull it real hard, okay? I want it to bend around there, okay? Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wrap around the back of it. All right, now that I'm around the back, I got it kind of bent around the wire and looped. Now I'm gonna go through the top because I went through the bottom before. Okay, and then I'm gonna, after I come through, I'm going right back into that loop that I just made. Should have left it a tiny bit longer, but I don't like to waste picture wire. Okay, I'm going through that hole I just made. Okay, and it's wire, so it'll hold, but now I don't want to ruin the wire pulling too hard, but I like to just pull it so it's nice and tight. And now that right there is basically your stability, okay? So it looks the same on both sides. Okay, now I'm on the far side, so now I'm going to twist this way. It's just the way I like to go because I want things to work against each other in order to create more strength, I guess. I don't know if it really does or not, but I like to wrap it around really tight. Not only is that keeping that from coming off the D-ring, but it just makes it look nicer. Okay, and then now, because this is where I want the stability and I don't want to ruin all this, I just want to give it a little tug. I don't want to pull real hard and make marks and bend this and ruin all the wire. You put kinks in there and you're messing with the tensile strength. So now what I do is, here's the other D-ring, I just go past it a little bit. Cut the piece off, and the same thing, I come through the bottom. Now, here, I like to use the pliers and just pull it a little bit tight, because no matter what you do when you're done, there's still going to be play in this, no matter what you do. So if I pull this tight here, get less play. Okay, so now same thing, I'm going to go down one side, wrap around the back. Okay, and now I have extra wire this time, so it's already pretty tight there. Okay, then I'm going into the top because it came in the bottom before, and I'm going through my loop. Okay, creating that circle. And just pull that tight. Now this is the end one, so I can pull this tight, because if I break this here, it's no big deal. I can cut that piece off. So I can pull that tight. Okay? So now, same thing, I'm on the side closer to me, so I go the other way. Wrap it around real tight. Okay. That's good enough there, I don't need all that extra. And that's it. Now you got your picture wire, and as you can see, I'm gonna hold it up. Alright, thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you.